Cristo, where do you find cheap Lego and how can I partake in getting Lego on a discount? Well, in today's video, I wanted to give 5 secret ways and methods of getting cheap Lego. Okay, it's no secret because I'm making a video, but here's 5 great strategies that I've utilized to help buy Lego many times over the last few years, months, days, etc. So if that interests you, stick around, hit that subscribe button, like today's video, and let's take through 5 strategic ways to get you cheap Lego. Throughout 2025, we've seen escalated price tags on some of our most prized possessions like Lego Star Wars, Ninjago, City, and basically a lot of themes. Lego's just continuing to get more expensive. So as always, I've tried to do and best get better deals and sales. Now, a method of getting, and it used to be better, but still is around today, is gift with purchase and promo stacking. Now here in 2025, I've been very controversial on our channel because Lego's kind of prohibited us from doing GWP stacks, but it looks like September's shaping out to be a great way to get some GWPs in stack. Now, although these aren't GWPs that are coming in September, we do need to talk about some that are approaching because there's a lot that is going to be stackable. An example is the Back to Hogwarts that starts off on September 1st. There's basically 3 Harry Potter promos that are almost stackable. And I think that's a great way of getting Lego on discount. Who else would not like free Lego? Now, it's not the only promotion period. You might be watching this video in 2026, 2027, or beyond, and I think this method is pretty on point throughout the years of Lego in the past and will continue to be in the years going forward. An example would be Star Wars. May the 4th always has some great Lego Star Wars promotions. Here in 2025, we saw this set, which is the Camino Training Facility. Now, this was actually stackable with a poly bag and an exclusive item if you bought one of the day 1 UCS sets. However, it also was a GWP on sale items throughout the whole promotional period. So in the sense, it was pretty good. Now, there have been some times where you were able to get free promotional items like these and were able to get double points. That would be called a triple promo stack. Definitely stacking the rewards to help get you further discount. Now, one I always do try to talk about on our YouTube channel is cashback programs. Now, this video is not sponsored in any way or form, just by you clicking the like button, but one that I personally used is Rakuten. Rakuten offers some great cashback on Lego, and it's typically it is 100% my go-to choice every time I make an online purchase. But we will still look for GWPs and double points as the time goes on, as those are the best times to get deals. Now, we are entering a time frame of, end of the year sales, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, October, Amazon Prime Day, all these big sales promotions coming very, very soon. There's probably going to be a lot of promo stacks in the near future, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on those. The next method and strategy for you getting cheap Lego is to do the dirty work. Go in, grind it out, hit as many stores as possible, scan as many sets, and you never know what you'll find. Maybe a yellow clearance tag. Now, there's 2 approaches to this. There's the yellow tag clearance, which literally means yellow tag on a box art, like this $50, which is retired now, Carnotaurus Dinosaur Chase, which was on clearance for $30. And there's also something called hidden clearance. Now, I'm going to use Walmart in particular, but many other stores, Big Lots, Target, Kroger's, I've scored in the past, but Walmart's so easy to tackle because I'm pretty sure they're notorious for having some of the deepest deals possible on clearance season. Now, it's always clearance season in the Stud City vibes because there's always a deal to be had. Now, when I say hidden Walmart clearance or hidden clearance at like Target or something, basically what you can find is scanning a set with your phone, scan it, and it rings up for a different price tag than what it normally is. For example, just take this set, for example. It was $30 on a yellow clearance tag, but who knows, this one was $30. But if I went to scan it, there's potential that it scans up at a lower price because they actually discounted it in the system, but do not showcase that on the shelf. And it might not even have a tag in general. So normally when I go to the stores, I scan almost every set throughout the aisle, or at least the sets that I'm interested in, to hopefully find further deals and sales. Now, if you're fortunate, you can find an in-store scanner, and that helps even substantially because there's been times where I scan it with my phone and it just shows MSRP price point, and it might even be on discount in stores, but then I take it to an actual scanner and it rings up even cheaper in store, and those are the huge wins that I normally find. So mainly focus on sets that are unavailable on your phone, like if you scan it with your phone, it doesn't ring up or anything. Those are some of the big lottery ticket items for deep clearance sales. I've had some crazy deals. Now, I'm also going to throw an example of Kroger. I know this store isn't worldwide, especially even in the North America side. It's not even in every state, but Kroger is one that I currently don't live by, that I used to live by maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I've had 90% off Star Wars, Ninjago, Hidden Side, Marvel, literally every theme hit like 90% off. I literally have price tags of some sets that was like $1.58 off like a $50 set. Like literally some of the craziest deal possibles. And a lot of those came from late night adventures, scanning a lot of sets, waiting, talking to employees and all that good stuff. So I encourage you to do so. Ask your store employee, hey, when do you guys typically go on clearance season? Most of the time they'll answer you, right? They might be a little weirded out, but who cares, right? So anyways, hidden Walmart clearance, Target, all of those stores have great opportunities. Granted, take this into side effect that you have to go in store to find these deals, so you can end up spending a lot of time and gas. That's definitely the negative perspective when shopping for clearance season, because, well, you have to go to a lot of stores. Trust me when I say this, I go to a lot of stores on a weekly basis, and most of the time they're pretty bone dry, and I don't have heavy hits. So don't see our Discord or some Reddit post or something, and they have some crazy deals like, my Walmart never has this. Trust me when I say this, at least I go to a ton of Walmarts, and I'm sure many others either get A, pretty lucky, or B, go to a lot of Walmarts or other stores in general as well. The next one is pretty self-explanatory. You're gotta be a member of the Discord server. What is the Discord server? It is literally the biggest free group chat probably of all Discord Lego servers for Lego deals and sales. I'm probably claiming that rights, but it's free. It's free and it always will be. It's literally a community built by the people of you and me and many others, for the people, you and me and many others, that love Lego. There's not only Lego deals in there, but there's all kinds of things, just general Lego talk, mocks, marketplace, literally everything. It's free to you. It's a tool for you. You could literally join the server and just turn on notifications for the deals chat and mute everything else. But I highly recommend it. There's deals commented and posted in there as soon as they go live. Listen, I'm a person just like you and me. When there's deals and sales that drop immediately on Disney or Amazon, many times I'm not the first one to see it. That's just the truth of the matter. But our Discord server is in real life action, seeing these deals called out right away. It's a group of amazing people. It's always free and will be. So I highly recommend it if you want to find deals and sales. There was a good example here about a week ago of time of recording. So basically puts us in mid-August of 2025. There was a huge Walmart call out with the Dune set from $170 MSRP. It was half off. So I think it was like, $80 or something like that, $70, $80. It was just crazy. Dark Millennium Falcons, that's a $180 Lego set. It went on sale for $90. You could see the video, you could see the Discord server, you could see countless of members. I missed out on it, but you saw countless of members secure that deal. Harry Potter went over 50% off to 70% off. Huge deals to be had. Many other Star Wars sets like the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, Battle Packs, just literally everything went on such a flash sale in a short amount of time. If you weren't a part of the Discord server, by the time I got my video out, it was clean out and very thin picking. So if you're a part of the Discord server, which is free, why would you not be a part of it? It truly had some of the first access to those videos. Now, that takes us into method and strategy number 4. Number 4 is self-explanatory, I feel like, as well. It's going to be Lego Insider Points. Now, I don't know if this one falls under a Lego deal and sale and a strategy to buying cheap Lego, but it kind of does, because I feel like the Insider program is a little bit overlooked. And here in 2024, 2025, even some years past, we've had some sick, and I mean really cool, Insider awards that you could never buy. You can only redeem them. And one I'm going to throw into an example is this set right here. This is the Spiny Shell from Mario Kart. And Lego cooked with this. This is so sick. Now, this one in particular sold out, making it a little bit more desirable, collectible, and rare. I'm happy to have a sealed one in my collection. Now, it probably cost me $20 in insider points, which is a little expensive, but I was using those points that I've accumulated through our double promotion stacking periods, all those stackable GWPs where I get the most amount of money for bang for my buck for buying Lego, and I'm able to redeem cool stuff like this. Like, this is an official Lego set. Another example was 500 points, which is literally a few dollars, like $3 to $4. I got a poly bag with 2 Ninjago minifigs. Now, this one also sold out, so you can see which ones are popular, but not everything sells out. We've seen Star Wars stuff, we've seen Harry Potter stuff, literally have everything. That's one you have to frequently check. They always have different sets kind of rotating in and out, poly bags, collectible magnets, all the different jazz. But for now, right now, there's not a ton of great items, but hopefully we see some more in the future. And finally, strategy number 5. Number 5 is a little bit interesting. I've kind of dabbled in alternative buying platforms to buy Lego. What does that mean? Well, earlier in 2025, I went to Atlanta Brick Convention with some of my friends. I had a good friend of mine, Ryan from M&R, tag me along with him to Atlanta Brick Co., which was a store, and they're a Lego resale store, just like many others. And this is not a plug or anything like that, but I was able to find these in stores. Now, it was a bit of a gamble, but when I saw these, I was like, holy heck, I know what these are. I've been struggling to find these for a very long time. Now, you actually probably won't even believe the price tag of this, but for the personal collection here, Lloyd DX on the left was $300. Just to put that in perspective, these go for around $550 to $700 is what they're selling for on eBay. Mind you, this was only 7-8 months ago. So it just goes to show, believe me, this Lego resale marketplace here, they had these undervalued. In my opinion, that was a great deal. I think I grabbed 3 of them at the time, and he had, I think, 5 left. And I shot a text to one of my friends who's a bigger reseller. I don't really resell Lego much, but way bigger seller than me. I would call him a big fish. And I shot him a text, and he bought all 5 on the spot. You do the math, that's $1,500 in this one set. That's crazy. Another example, which I think even better, was this one right here. This normally is a $80 to $120 pack, a little bit smaller. It comes with some great minifigs. I was in it for the Ninjago, of course, as the Ninjago in this one. There's a couple other minifigs. But anyways, the example was this was $30, and I bought 3-4 of them as well because I was like, $30. It doesn't exist. Like, this was literally the cheapest ones on the market. I would have never went there had I not gone to this store with Ryan, and I shopped online. Anyways, long story short, they actually upped the price on both of these after. Well, this one got cleaned out at $300, and then this one went from $30. I literally watched it on the website. I bought 4 of these at $30, and then they put the price tag to, I think it was 60. No, 75. So from 30 to 75. That's crazy. And it just shows you, and the whole moral of this little story is to show you that there's many people out there that don't keep up with market pricing. They have a set that's on the shelves and it's been there for a year. It's been there for 2 years. It might even been there for 3 years. Or heck, they don't even know how much it cost and the price is just continuing to go up that they don't know. And you're able to come in and get a good deal. So that's just one store example. There's so many other stores out there and marketplaces that have undervalued Lego sets that people like me are all over, and I'm constantly shopping for some of these deals and sales. And that's 5 pretty epic strategies for getting cheap Lego, and I think they're pretty effective. If you want a little bit of a bonus, I'm going to be doing 100 Lego sets, official, sealed, starting at $1 on our eBay, but hopefully I see you there. Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any secret strategies for finding cheap Lego sets, minifigs, etc. I'm always interested in expanding in different methods to buy Lego. This isn't all of the methods I use. There's many others like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and so on. But I think these were the 5 comprehensive, most effective ways that I've bought cheap Lego throughout 2025. So again, if you found today's video informative, entertaining, and insightful, well, let me know by giving a thumbs up, comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm Cristo from Stud City. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out.